Hello winners! Welcome back to our channel. I'm Michelle and got another late night review for you guys today. If you can't guess the theme, got some Moana bags for you. One of them is a brand new bag that I got pretty recently, and then the other one I'm actually doing a comparison between an older bag, not old, not like Heart logo old, but older versus the re-release of it. I had already saw some people asking like if there's any differences between the two, so I'm just gonna go over that with you guys really quick because I have them both just to show. But we'll go ahead and start with the new bag. So if you don't know, my OG Pua over here is like probably one of my top favorite bags. I know everyone always asks me like which one's my favorite. I've got too many to pick just one. I've never been able to pick just one of anything really. I always have like favorites of anything. I always have like, well, this one's my favorite for this reason, this one's my favorite for this other one. I'm indecisive. Okay, you can ask my husband about trying to pick a place for dinner. I'm bad about it, but I admit it at least, so maybe it's not as bad. But anyways, Pua I usually do say is like probably one of my like top favorite bags. I've taken him to, you know, both Disneyland and Disney World, I think actually. I'm trying to remember. But I think I've taken him to both parks. I think Disneyland at least twice. So you can tell it's probably one of like my favorite Disney mountains to do Moana. Anyways, so I love this OG bag. Well, they released a new version, updated version of it. I know people were looking for this one for a long time, but the updated version is super cute. This one came out recently. And I still do this every time. I did not look up to see if it's still available, but this was a Loungefly.com exclusive. Last I saw it was still available because it's cute, but I think like just not as many people like it as much. So there's the mini backpack. There is a crossbody, which is adorable. It's his face as the whole bag, and then there's a little coin purse too that's attached on the strap. That's I think it's a hibiscus flower. I kind of still want it, just I haven't had a chance to get it, but it's still available anyways. And then there's a matching wallet as well. But here's the updated version. As you can see, it's a little bit more of like closer to the cartoon and animation. No, it's still a little cartoony because I think its face is a little bit more like cutesy, right? Because his face isn't quite like this in the cartoon, but still it's closer than the, you know, the Funko eyeballs and everything there. But he's so cute. Because I like the other Pluto so much, I figured I'm like, all right, I'll have another one. That way I don't wear that one out too much because I haven't seen any word of it being re-released. So sometimes I do like doubling up on characters. That way I can keep my favorite one a little bit more safe by not wearing it as much, and I'll have another one to use a little bit more. So like I said, similar to the other one, you do have its face on top. All of this is his nose is applique, which is actually like don't know what the word for it is. It's a little bit more suede feeling. That way, so you get like the texture of like his little snout, which is so cute. Then you've got his eyes. This is all applique, and it's like actually textured, as you can kind of see from the side. But we do have this floral tropical flower detailing in his ear as well as on his little feet. And then obviously his front body is on the front pocket there. No fancy zip or anything. It's a similar in style to the Ewok one. I think they call them like little footy cosplays is what people have been calling them because their little feet stick out. But yeah, you've got the pockets pretty plain. You get the plaque on the side, but I think I've been hearing them call this the back hit. I don't know if I hear that right. I don't know if I'm mishearing what they're saying, but it sounds like that's what they're saying, is that they call it a back hit. Just the little detailing on the back there. This one's cute. You've got Pua and more flowers. I do notice that, I don't know if it's because I've used the other one and so maybe it's a little discolored from use, or if that one is a little bit more cream color versus this one, it is a little bit more on the white side. Inner lining is what's on the ears and feet, along with little Puas. Got the tropical flowers. And then it does have a back pocket. It's not a zippered one, it's just one of the open pockets for you to slide stuff into. But as I've mentioned, that seems to be almost the norm in all of the newer bags. They're giving us the inside pocket, again probably because we've complained enough to them. So they bought back our side pockets and gave us inner pockets. But yes, it's so cute. Like I said, it was a Loungefly.com exclusive. I'm not positive it's still there, but definitely go check it out if you're interested. So adorable. But I love a good sidekick bag. You guys, I don't know if you've seen, they're releasing a few other sidekicks. I'm not gonna do an industry review video, but I'll at least kind of show you real quick. You've got Pua, Percy from Moana came out recently. So this one is from Circle of Hope. So I can link it for you guys. But I just noticed there's a huge crease on the side pocket. But anyways, I use my bag, so not a huge deal. But let's see, Percy is out, and Pink a la Mode put up a pre-order for Mushu. So any Mushu fans, that one should be still available. I believe I have discount codes to both of these shops, by the way, for both Circle of Hope for Percy and Pink a la Mode for Mushu. It should be winning for both of them. Nguyening. As far as I know, they're both still available, so if you like the sidekicks, check those out. And then, so for tonight, the other one I wanted to show you. So I think I've reviewed this video, this backpack in one of my probably one of my first videos, because this backpack's pretty old. I've had it for a long time now. So this is probably like one of my, I'm usually pretty lucky in terms of like all over print placements, but this bag is probably one of the few where I just had horrible luck in terms of placement for this. So if you look on the front, I don't really get the main characters at all. You've got Moana on the front, but cut off. Got Hey Hey, again, cut off. The only full one I have on the front is Pua making a really weird face. You don't even have full Maui. You got his hook, it's cut off on the side there. But unfortunately this placement is awful. I think it's just the way the print is made too. It's just so far apart that the odds of getting like a good placement is like you probably get like one character if you're lucky. But if you look on the back, this is how it's placed, and so you can, just in terms of sizing, you can see that there's really no way for you to get more than just like one good placement of the character unless you're lucky. But this is what I was hoping to get somewhere fully on the front, which is Moana and Maui on the boat. And then of course you got her with her oar and then Maui down there. Like I said, you guys can see how far apart it's spaced on the back, that there's pretty much no way to get all of that on the front. You're getting like one character at best, and even then trying to get it like somewhere centered for it to be fully on there is a kind of a long shot. I think they're getting better. It's like I said, this is one of like their much older bags, so I don't think they really had the whole placement thing down yet, because I've noticed that the newer bags that have like all over prints, they're getting a little bit better about making the prints a little bit smaller. That way you have a better chance of getting at least one character on the front somewhere. So yeah, but anyway, so this is the bag. I'm gonna try to show you guys the details best I can. It's gonna be a little bit hard, but if you can kind of tell, the texture of this bag is like the old style faux leather. You've got like kind of like that bumpy texture. The fabric is yeah, I don't know how to describe it. Hopefully you can kind of see in the video, but there's that texture that's on there, which again is common on the older bags. So it must be with their like original manufacturer. So Loungefly, if you don't know, did switch manufacturers, is from what I heard, and that's why the newer bags, they have like different materials. And so yeah, that's kind of the main difference that I've noticed so far, is just the feel of the bag. So here, I think it's Retrofax on Amazon. I can link you guys, if you check out my link tree, I have a direct link to my Amazon storefront, which is not me selling it, but it's me finding a lot of the bags that's available on Amazon and just putting it all in one place for you guys. there's a lot, so I haven't had a chance to sit there and just go through and add all of them to the storefront for you, but I grabbed most of the main ones I think that like most people ask me about and stuff, like Winter Soldier, Loki from, you know, the one good like the main supplier on Amazon. So if you haven't looked at my past videos, there's a lot of fake Lokis floating around, including sellers on Amazon. So the one store that's safe to buy from, because they actually have the contract with Loungefly to keep reproducing the Lokis, is SW Superstore, I think. They are the ones that are getting the re-releases of Loki, so they have the legit ones. So I have that added in the Amazon storefront, so that people ask, I can direct them there to make sure they're getting it from the right person, the right store, and so that you're getting the real bag and not a fake. But anyways, there's a couple retailers on there that seems to almost sell like exclusively on Amazon, and they keep re-releasing a lot of the older bags, which is pretty cool. So Retrofax is one of them, and most recently we saw that this popped up as a re-release from them. And so I just wanted to show you guys the difference between the two, because I already saw some people asking in some of the Facebook groups of what the difference is. So right off the bat, you can see that in terms of color, they're fairly similar. I think the teal might be a little bit different. Like in real life, it's the camera coloring is obviously a little bit off, but in real life I would say that there's a little bit of a greener tint to this. Well, this is a little bit more on like the blue side. It's not super obvious. I'm having to hold them side by side just to even see it, but there is just barely a slight color difference between the two. The print itself looks pretty similar. I'm trying to just see, like, here. So you know how I said on this bag is that the print of it is really hard to get anything fully on the front. Even on this one, like nothing on the top, everyone's cut off on the top, and even on the bottom, the two that I did get, which is the boat and Moana, both cut off. So not the best in terms of placement. So I'm gonna show you guys really quick just a direct comparison. So first thing, can you see the texture difference? So this one is if you have any like the newer Loungefly bags, there's like a common texture that's on a lot of them, which is like the smooth faux leather without the texture on it, and this is it. So you kind of see there's no texture or anything on it. Well, this one does. Sorry, I'm like trying to get the camera to focus on it for you guys. But yeah, so that's the main difference I noticed, is that this one's textured while this one is not. Well, the new one is not. And I'm going to show you guys just the print. So I would say it's a tiny bit bigger on the new one. So here's the boat. You can kind of see. It's similar though. The artwork and everything is similar. It's just made it looks like it might have been blown up just a little bit bigger. Maybe not. I can't tell. Maybe it's about the same. It's hard to tell unless I can really get them side by side, and it's kind of hard just the way they're laid out. But you've also got Moana. So it looks like the print itself is pretty what's it called? It's the same. They didn't really change anything in terms of like what's printed on there. Is that that? So it's the exact same artwork, just reprinted on another bag. And obviously, material is just slightly different. I'm trying to look. Everything else looks pretty much the same. It's still the crown. So like I said, this is not old enough to be a heart logo bag. It's still a crown bag on the logo. All the hardware is the same. You've got the black trim with the gold hardware. Oh, here we go. So my pocket of my original, you see right here, it's black along this trim, while on the newer bag, it's just a continuation of the print. Very, very slight differences, nothing crazy. So a good option for anyone that wanted this original print and hasn't been able to get it. The reprint looks similar enough that I think it's a good buy if you'd like it. Yeah. Hey guys, I think that's it. That's, like I said, that's pretty much all I can see that's like really different. Nothing else really stands out to me as far as I can tell. Yeah, no, I think that's pretty much it. The only other thing I've seen is if you haven't watched my, I think I've only mentioned it in 1 or 2 videos, but the newer bags, the grommet right here on the backpack strap has the crown on it. I think it's just another, hopefully, probably a deterrent for any counterfeits, because the old bags didn't used to have it. Yeah, that should be it. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments or anything like that. Like I said, if you're looking for this, you go to my link tree and then go to the one that says Amazon storefront. I think I have it linked in there for you. It should already be in there for you guys. If not, I'm going to double check. But if you want to grab this one, that one's available. But yeah, that's it for today, you guys. Go ahead and do all the usual stuff, you know, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm sorry if my like most recent videos have been a little babbly. If you can't tell, I am very tired all the time between taking care of the girls and working and all that fun stuff. But so I'm sorry if I'm rambling a little bit. Let me know if you guys would prefer me to just get to the point of showing the bags. But yes, all right, do all the usual stuff, follow on social media, everything else. Turn on the notification bell for when we post new videos. I know I've fallen off the wagon already of like posting on time. I'm trying to at least keep Sunday. It's the second post in the week that I haven't been able to keep up on as much. But thank you so much for watching, you guys, and we will see y'all next time.